Alabama, who lost her unborn baby when she was shot in the stomach during an altercation, is now being charged with manslaughter. Police believe the woman is guilty for putting herself and the child at risk.
The only true victim in this was the unborn baby. It was the mother of the child who initiated and continued the fight, which resulted in the death of her own unborn baby. That child is dependent on its mother to try to keep it from harm, and she shouldn't seek out unnecessary physical altercations.
Marsha Jones was 5 months pregnant when the fighting started. The shooter was initially charged with manslaughter, but then acquitted after an investigation found she was acting in self-defense. Police say it was Miss Jones who initiated the fight, allegedly in a dispute over the baby's father. The decision comes shortly after Alabama authorized a controversial abortion bill. The bill was signed in May and is now said to be one of the harshest in the US. It bans abortion at any stage of pregnancy, even in case of rape or incest, and criminalizing the procedure both for women and doctors. It's still unclear whether the bill will become law. Miss Jones has now been released on bail, but the case has already sparked outrage.
Marsha Jones was pregnant when she was shot in the stomach, while in a fight with another woman over the baby's father. The fetus died. Now she's being charged with murder. These anti-abortion laws are unjust. She must not be charged.
Alabama is one of the most dangerous places in the country for a black woman trying to carry her pregnancy to term. And this prosecution is just one more attack on the basic human rights and dignity of black women in our state.
The anti-abortion initiative still seems to have many supporters in Alabama. Opponents believe it should be enshrined in law, branding the move an historic stand for human life. Attorney Evan Turk believes it's unfair a woman can be charged for losing a child.
It's a very interesting case where it's linking the rights of abortion to that of manslaughter. Under Alabama's new abortion laws, we're just going down a first of many things, which seem to be in quite contradiction to the case Roe v. Wade, which has been decided by the Supreme Court. I believe it's extremely unfair and unprecedented.
Shalom. Call hello la Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, which means all praises to Yahweh, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who you people ignorantly call God, by Hashem, in the name of Yahushua, which is the name of the only begotten Son, who you people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Those are the true names of the Heavenly Father and the Son. Plus, I want to give a shout out to the argument that's pushing and spreading this word throughout the four corners of the earth. Who this word is going out, not who this word is going out to, who's also uplifting the names Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Plus, to you confusion to face Akim wa Akhwaf, brothers and sisters whose bloodline traces back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, our forefathers. Though you do look like one of the heathen nations being any nation outside of the 12 tribes of Israel. Same to if your seed line goes back to one of these tribes through the man, and if your spirit bear witness with this word and this truth, and you can receive it to the confusion to face brothers and sisters out there, these do apply to you who are Israelites, though you do look like one of the heathen nations once again. To the few Akwaf, you sisters, once again, who do listen and learn, Shalom. To the elect of the nation of Israel, wherever you may be scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, who this word is going out to, Shalom to you. To you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you combine and consist and make up the 12 tribes of Israel. You are the Hebrew Israelites, the chosen people of the Most High Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shah, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. And I just played a clip. Basically, you had a Eve, which is Eve is the so-called black woman, okay, the Judite woman, okay. Down in Alabama, basically, she her baby basically died because she got in a fight over the baby daddy with another woman, okay? And now she's being charged with murder, okay? And the woman that shot her was let go on self-defense charges. And it's all due to this new abortion law that's being, spread across the United States. And it's funny because Esau Edom, who's a so-called white man, the wicked, okay, now all of a sudden he has cares for okay, women aborting their children, okay, and knowing that the main nation of people that abort their children are the
Oh, hey, niggas.
I'm always right here. Are the Salaki, somebody's opening the door. Are mainly the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American women. Okay, they're the main ones that's aborting their children. Now, all of a sudden, that this word is coming out and exposing Esau, he now wants to say, abortion is wrong because the heat is on him now. Because who set that up? The Edomites set that up. Why? Because they want our people, okay, to kill themselves, basically, to destroy themselves. Okay, and it also shows that our women, not only are they real out of order, that they really don't have a care, okay, for their child. A majority of them. I'm not gonna say all Israelite women. You do have some Israelite women that's trying their best to get in order, But I'm talking. This applies to the majority of our women of our nation, okay? This is Deuteronomy 28:15. But it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken to the voice of the Lord thy power to observe to do all his commandments and the statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. And I always get this when it comes to the curses of our people, because we went off and broke the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments. So the consequences of that is we were hit with curses, all these curses. And let me see. This is Deuteronomy 28:56. The tender and delicate woman among you, this is talking about our woman, the Israelite woman, which would not venture to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom. And that's what you see in this society. The woman, okay, the average Israelite woman, once again I said this don't apply to certain Israelite women, then the shoe don't fit, then don't worry about it. Just keep trying to stay in order. But to the majority, of our women, they treat the Israelite man like he's nobody, okay? He's beneath them, okay? That the Israelite man has to, prove themselves to them, okay? They look at us as nothing on this side, man, okay? They talk down on the Israelite man, okay? Her eyes shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter, and toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet, and toward her children which she shall bear. For there you go, okay? There it is. And you see that, man. The whole abortion clinics that Esau, even the so-called white man, has set up to destroy our people. The main woman you see, okay, going in these abortion clinics is mainly the so-called black woman, following the so-called Latino and so-called Native American woman, but it's mainly the black woman, okay? And that's just a part of the curses, okay? Because back in the ancient world, our women, they were it was joy for a woman, okay, to bear children. It was really a shame for a woman not to bear children, okay, and take care of them, But on this side, because this world is out of course and the wicked is in rulership, the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. The complete opposite is in effect. The women, they think it's a shame, okay, especially, the teenage pregnancies. They think it's a shame to have a kid at, a young age. I grew up in a household with my mom, she basically, shamed having kids at a young age, even her having a kid at a young age herself, okay? And back in the ancient world, that was a blessing, because the earth is in the hand of the wicked. It's out of order, man. It's looked at as being shameful, okay? And our women, They don't have cares. A majority of them don't have care for their children, man. That's why it compares them. Let me get the scripture. Let me see. I'm gonna see where I'm select. I just want to see where I'm gonna start from. All right, this is Job 39:13. Gavest thou the goodly wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leaveth her eggs in the earth, and warmeth them in the dust, and forgetteth that the foot may crush them, or that the wild beast may break them. Okay? She is hardened against her young ones as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear. Okay? So it was comparing, okay, our woman to an ostrich. And you saw what it just said about the ostrich, how the ostrich have her eggs, and she leave them there warm from the dust and forget them, and she crushed them. Okay, or she leave them where another wild beast, okay, will come and devour them, man. And that's the same case here, man. This woman, okay, this Israelite woman, this Judite woman, okay, she knew that she was pregnant, and because she most likely was jealous that her man was dealing, okay, with another woman, which that's according to the scriptures, that's lawful that a man can have more than one woman. But like I said, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, and this earth is out of course, man. Okay, the laws are slack in this land, man. That's why this place has got to go, man. Okay, the mindset of the people are out of order, man. Okay, but she must have got jealous over that, and she risked her baby's life just to, basically run from on her emotions, okay, to get at that woman. And the woman ended up shooting her and killing her baby. So she basically didn't have any care for the child that was in the womb. She wanted to get at the woman so bad that she sacrificed her own child, man. Okay? It's the same thing as comparing her. That's why I compared her to an ostrich, man. Okay? That's the thing, man. Okay? Let me see. Let me jump down. She dwelleth, the 28th verse, she dwelleth and abide on the rock, upon the crag of the rock, in a strong place. From thence she seeketh the prey, and her eyes behold afar off. Her young ones are also suck up blood, and where the slain are, there is she. Okay? But that's the thing, man. That's why this place gotta go. Okay? This place is just a graveyard for the Israelites, man. Okay? A place of suffering, And this is gonna end. Okay? All this is gonna come to a halt, man. There's gonna be no more, okay, of this, man. This is I get this first. Psalms. This is Psalms 113:4. The Lord is high above all nations, and his glory above the heavens. Who is like unto the Lord our power, who dwelleth on high, who humbleth himself to behold the things that are in the heaven and in the earth. He raised up the poor out of the dust and lifted the needy out of the dunghill. And that's what's happening now. We're being raised up, man. We're coming back to who we are. We're being raised up. find out who our enemies are, okay, what's going to happen to him, okay, that he may set his princes even with the princes of his people. He maketh the barren woman to keep house and to be a joyful mother of the children. Praise ye the Lord, man. Okay? And that's what, is going to happen. Okay? First, the destruction got to come, but our kingdom, once this kingdom, wicked kingdom, goes down, our kingdom is going to be lifted up. And our women, okay, they're going to be in order, man. Okay? They're gonna be in righteous order, man. They're no longer gonna be in this estate that they're in, and that just tells you that our nation is destroyed just by the estate of our women. Okay. And because the Lord, said, trust in Him, and He shall give us our heart's desire, man. And we want a righteous kingdom, and we want our enemies to go down. We want our women to be one. We want everything to be right. Okay. And the opposite of the curses, okay. This is Deuteronomy 28:1. It shall come to pass that thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power to observe and do all His commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. And also, the opposite of what you see in the curses is going to happen, right? This Deuteronomy. Let me see, not Deuteronomy. I went past it, Slakia. All right. The point being is the opposite of these curses. If we follow the law, statutes, and commandments, which we will, because Deuteronomy, okay, tells you. Jeremiah tells you 31, and let me get it. If we follow the law, statutes, and commandments, we will, okay, the opposite of the curse will be taken off, and the opposite will happen. Okay, so our women, okay, having an evil eye towards their husband and their children, that's going to end, which it will end. That's the good news. This is Jeremiah 31:31. Behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Okay? Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by their hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was an husband unto them, said the Lord. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, said the Lord, I will put my law in their inward parts and write in their hearts, and Yahweh will be their power, and they shall be my people. And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord, for they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, said the Lord, for I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more. Okay? So that's what's going to happen. This was about to take place. The Lord's going to put the law, statutes, and commandments, okay, in our inward part, starting with the elect of the nation of Israel, then following, once the elect, all the seed that's going to come through the elect of the nation of Israel, okay? It's meaning the rest of our people, when they come back after they are perished on this side, okay? We're all going to have the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts, and we're going to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. We're going to be programmed to follow the law, statutes, and commandments, so we won't go off. And what that means, okay, is what? all the curses that fell upon the nation of Israel are women being out of order, us being on the bottom, okay? Our enemies prospering, okay, on top of us. All that's going to end, okay? The opposite of the curses is going to happen, okay? So that's what's coming, man, okay? You won't see no more women. You won't see a woman like this anymore. You won't see Esau, okay, killing our people left and right, or having this way with our people, us being a reproach. All that's going to end because we're going to have the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts. And we're going to rule forever, okay? Our seed will be blessed, man, okay? So, let me see. I'll probably end it here. I ended there. That's my lesson. Call Halal La Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, which means, all praises to, I the one, Ratazah, Lord willing. This was edifying. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel.